And yes, it gets a bit rough back here. You can see it's collapsed onto the supports. And this one has not got a terminal collapse, it's got a face, or a head as we call it here. But you can see what was the ceiling is now the floor, completely gone, like a mudstone. Ah, so there we go, that's the end of that one.
Help me! Help me! One of the tipping shafts. So basically, we're going to climb later to the 40 level, so 40 foot above us, there's a level,
yeah,
and you'll see an ore chute and one of them tipping carts next to it. And they will tip in the ore down here. Onto carts and out to the adit.
Oh,
you can see the rails here.
Oh.
We're going to get to the top of that.
Cool.
Can you see the width of this level? There was two sets of tracks and carts running up and down.
This is the oldest part of the modern mine.
It might have been just a passing place, you know, but
it's impressively wide at this point, as you can see. And some very flat looking beams just beyond Antonio there, under pressure. Wow. Oh, you can see it collapse, well, really collapses everywhere, but you can see one just to the right there. That's come through. This was worked in the 50s and 60s, so oldest part of the modern mine. Good. Wow, that's what I call an industrial size ore chute.
Is this mine corn or what?
Certainly is mine corn. And a big rock blocking it. Well, not blocking it, but yeah, stuck in the bottom. It's a metal mine ore hopper. Not something you see every day. Right, a little bit further on, you can see the geology changes again.
Not how much further this drive went, but obviously there was a big toadstone collapse right overhead of it and broke through the level, completely blocking it. So what we're looking at is basically the ultimate destiny of the mine, I guess, in some sense.
A colourful little collapse and some gypsum up here apparently, gypsum crystals. Oh yeah, you can just see them shining there.
Yeah, you can see the
very fine hairs.
Shiny.
Probably not being picked up on the camera.
Northern guys, they find them like 7-inch big, don't you?
You see the one I've got on my fireplace.
Actually, that's quite a good example, that.
Yeah, it's quite long, that one.
You got quite a good example, very fine example actually.
Right, not got the floodlight on because we're going through a squeeze, but you can see, oh God. You can see I'm headbutting stuff. Hang on. Right, so yeah, we've got this resting on the arch, so we don't want to touch that. That would ruin your entire day. Go through the whale bones, as it's just been called. Work our way through. And through a squeeze. So we'll be back on the other side of that. Apparently there's some very impressive feature there. Right, once through there, we are greeted by scan up slowly with this, just to give you an idea. There's Noodle standing, standing properly, and that's what, 45 degrees, a little bit more.
Right, this incline
or decline.
This incline would have been an emergency incline that was it was intended to connect with the 130 level above us that we're going to go up to.
Yeah.
But it doesn't quite connect, so it's kind of an unfinished project. Unfinished, you know, engineering work. Get going. Right,
we're now going to climb up
these guys
to the 40-foot level where lunch awaits. Oh yes.
These guys are worth it.
I've never been told that before. Hey! We can high five now we've got gloves on. Right, just climb up here. We love ladders. Don't we? Yes, we do. Ladder free. Oh, lovely. Right. There's one person to each ladder, so this jumpman swaps to the next one. I shall start climbing this one. And there we go, ladder free. So I start climbing this one. And he climbs that one. And then in a moment, this one's a bit longer. And as I climb up this manway with the ore going down that side originally. As you can see, it's all good fun. Hello.
It's all good fun, my friend.
Allegedly.
Ladder free.
Thank you. That ladder's free, obviously. Alright. Yeah. That's the main beam. Just do not look down. The beam. 3 points of contact. Ooh, I'm right here. That one's easy to get on, so that's nice. Hello.
You're right.
Nice to meet you here. Boys and their toys. Look at these. Boys and their toys. They found something to play with. Whew. Here's a big one. That's what she said. Can we get the water out? Hopefully that doesn't run down the shaft now. No, it doesn't. There's an Antonio.
Hello.
Welcome to the 40-foot cafe.
40-foot cafe. Ladder free, Curtis.
That was easy, that one. Easy. What we got up here?
That's a moving cart. And you can see exactly how it was working.
A terminal collapse.
Tip it.
Yeah, we just got the water out of it. Been doing some maintenance while we're up here. Look at this trainee miner here. Give the strength there. Feel that. Come on, work harder. Mush, mush, mush. I shall get the lashes. Come on. There you go. In your 1p a day. There you go.
But it stinks.
It actually stinks down here.
It's that water.
It's not pleasant. Oh, it's that water we poured, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really. Ugh.
Right, guys.
Right.
Break time.
Yay!
Almost straight across from the ladders that we went up.
Oh yes.
That we could see a shaft going up. So now we're looking down, basically. This is a tipping shaft, an horseshoe basically. And it's quite obvious what this barrier was for, I would imagine.
Why was it for?
Well,
It's not that obvious, Antonio. Tell us.
very obvious. I imagine that the size of some of the rocks might have been way too big to just let them sort of tumble down the shaft.
So it's a bit of a grizzly.
Yeah.
Yeah. As
So
the Americans
it
call
would
them.
filter the adequate maximum size of rocks that they were happy for them to go flying down. That's my theory.
Oh, a lot of bolts in this area.
Yeah.
Holding it together.
You'll see a lot of this, obviously, to to make it structurally sound, I guess.
Probably because of the vibrations from all the stuff going down as well.
Yeah, that is a good point, actually.
Cracking it. You know, you've seen a lot of these when you take them in your stride. When you come across another one, you think, oh yeah, there's another one. Rather than, ooh, look at that.
So,
Don't take the water out this time. Ugh, that stunk last time.
there's quite a lot of interesting bits and pieces here. So this, obviously there would have been a vehicle that would have this kind of caterpillar
So, from
threads around.
might be from a mucker.
It must have been. Must
Yeah.
have been a mucker.
About the right size as well.
A mucker, which they also call them the ankylodes. Is that right?
Don't know about that
Yeah,
word.
there would have been some encoders, some muckers they call them, don't they?
Down there, pipes. Pipe storage.
Oh shit.
What'd you do? Antonio's having a derp moment.
Bad boy. Right.
Carry on. Now, to mine explorers, this sort of thing was obviously to try and stop you going in there. It says welcome.
Yeah, that's what it says. Come in.
X marks the spot.
But there's nothing, it's gone. Long since gone.
So this, obviously, this was the main haulage drive.
Yeah.
And the sides were driven into the vein, which they were, you know, blasting with, so doing the long hauling with the drill rig, long hauling, put the explosive, set them off, bang, and, you know, the muck, in comes the mucker, like you say,
Bob's
onto
your
the
uncle.
mine carts and out.
Just noticed this, I've not noticed before. It's actually come off
Yeah,
the
you
wagon.
can see the cribbing right there, see yourself.
And above, there's some more cribbing, holding a giant metal beam up. Oh, it's the, nope, it's the old
And
frame.
set of rails, which would have gone to the working header there.
Right. Continue on. And when you find one, you find more. This one's quite dramatic in this sort of imploding level here. Well, cross-cut into the vein, I imagine. That's what we got it. This has been buried for eternity until it rots away.
Have you
completely.
noticed the smaller size of this
Yeah.
cards? Obviously those were specific, must have been specifically to work on the headers, because there's a lot of less room, I would imagine.
Imagine. Okay, this one's a bit different because it's got metal arching, a big bulb, which is full of water, and an electrical station here. Battery charger, isolator and lights, and the traditional collapse stope.
It's not a lamp. It's not a lamp. This, Steve.
See?
It's a fishbowl.
It is now. You can see the surface there.
Here's the,
Charger, isolator,
Around the corner,
and light.
there's one that's sunk in the mud.
yeah.
Poor guy.
Well, someone's taking the wheels off.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, so.
And it does actually get very muddy there as well.
Oh, lovely.
But we are going that way. So.
This is a bit out.
3 tons, maximum weight. Right, is it safe to approach?
Careful around the edge.
You should be right as long as you
Should be.
step on the
There we go.
metal. Right, so you know past the charging station,
That looks fun.
past the charging station that's flooded,
Yes.
over the wall it went on.
Yeah.
If you had gone over the flooded bit and carry on towards the left, it would take you down to the bottom of this.
Ah. Getting a slight case of vertigo. Thanks to Extreme Explorers for making this video possible by sponsoring it. Extreme Explorers brings together the best of exploration videos and articles in categories, making it easy for you to find the best of what you're looking for. The website is still in early days yet, but more features to make your life easier are coming soon. Plus there is an app so you can take the community with you in your pocket and receive live notifications of new content. So thank them for the support by checking them out and bookmarking them to check their progress. Alright, okay. I'm going to walk up here and come out on a higher
I don't know
horizon.
what was the original use of these plates, but obviously it wasn't originally used for shoring the roof up, but that's what they did, they just bolted them right across.
Yeah, there. Sort of, yeah. They're false. They're little false roads, aren't they?
Yeah.
Lay them down and join them up together.
There's a little handrail here on the left.
That's nice of them. Oh, it literally is a handrail. Doesn't go back at all, no. Fossils. They're fossils. Fossils.
Right.
These are fossils.
Marine creatures. I'm not going to say the name of what they were because I'm not sure, but they kind of look like they could have been shells, seashells, or some sort of corals. Anyway, they are 300 million years old. And in the shaft, one of the shafts that we're going to go to 130 level, I dropped it down, I've sailed it down, and the limestone, because it's been polished with all the friction, I suppose, of rocks going down, is like pure black, and then you get the pure white fossils. Absolutely beautiful.
We've got that in our area, we call it frostily marble. It's
Frostily
used in
marble.
it's used in the cathedral.
Yeah.
It's the same stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it could be used if you polish this. Basically, God, it look marvelous in your kitchen wardrobe.
We're gonna go
We've lost one.
that way.
We've lost one.
Right, that's cool.
This
yeah.
is your darker stuff by the looks of it.
Hey?
It's not as black as frostily, but this is a bit darker
Yeah.
with the things in. And some very squished whale's rib, you might want to call it. Well, those fossils are all the way through the rock here. I think this stuff is just sitting on the surface. This is just dirt, is it? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is just dirt. That's the fossils
Yeah.
all the way through.
Filled with fossils, absolutely superb. Right, those.
There you go.
I know those are crinoids. The round ones are called crinoids. 100% sure. But I'm not sure this shell likes. Maybe there was just shells. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But just to think that those were
Are they-
living organisms
Are they
is
fossils?
crazy.
It's crazy to understand it's just under the sea.
Yeah,
Full
that
stop.
in itself is crazy, full stop, you know. So rewind back 300 million years, you'll be in a shallow coral reef sunbathing.
Yeah. Nice.
So there's an ocean
Right, another
already.
orchard.
Also that goes down to
Well,
the ground, the added level basically down 40 foot. And this
All
one
goes
would have
down
had
there.
a manway. The manway, this
The
would have had a
manway
manway
is-
with ladders
there.
right here. Obviously, I'm not sure I should strand there, but basically it's now, I can't see any ladders now. I'm not gonna get my nose too close. But that was the manway basically.
Yeah, ladders are gone. And there's the main shaft. Doesn't go up. Oh, it does go up. It goes up as well.
Yeah, it should go up to a blind. And you might see a steel beam across, which would have been used for haulage. Okay, just
Right, this is our
come on,
next part of our
camera,
adventure.
right?
Going to climb up here to the 130 level, but I think you've seen ladders, so we don't need to record this. Just join us.